Just an amazing morning here at Ledge Rock Golf Club. This is not atypical for this time of the year. Beautiful spot. But right now we're going to talk about chipping. Okay, so if you have issues chipping from tight lies, which most of us probably do, I would look first at your setup. A lot of us have been taught to set up with the ball back in our stance, kind of leaning towards the target. Okay, so I've got this situation where now the handle of the club is well in front of the club head. People that chip like this, if they don't hit the ball first, okay, which is really tricky because the bottom of the swing is so small here with the club like this, they're gonna hit chunks, okay, or they're gonna have this kind of move where their knees collapse and they pull their arms up, okay? What we wanna do is learn how to simply brush the grass, okay? So let's set up with the ball more centered in our stance. Let's maybe have the shaft vertical here, and we're gonna take some swings, and all we're gonna do is brush the grass. Okay, people who set up like this would not be able to do this. They'd start really getting the club digging into the turf. So feet close together, vertical club shaft, back and forth brushing. Okay, that's gonna really help your chipping game. Let's get out of this setup. It's outdated, it doesn't allow you to use the club properly. I had a nice conversation with Bob Vokey one time when I had the honor of sitting in a room with him at Commonwealth National for this Vokey in the Lodge with Titleist event. And he basically said, look, if I wanted people to set up like this, I would just design a club with the shaft coming out like that. He said when people set up like that, they're literally taking the forgiveness out of the club that I built in there. So brush the grass and tackle these tight lie chip shots.